you guys, it's Karina. So I am back with another video tutorial, and today we're going to be working with my template 8, and we are going to be making a double layered hibiscus. Double layered just means we're using 2 layers of petals instead of 1, which here is an example of what a 1 layer would be, but we're just going to be doubling it up. So again, we're going to be using my template 8. So template 8, obviously from the looks of it, it's a large template. She does have a little sister. I want to say it's template 95 or 96, you guys. Don't quote me. I think, oh my gosh, here, let me check real quick. Okay, I was right. I should have gone with my intuition. It's template 95. So template 95 is a little mini version, which is, that's what I used for this one. So it's for smaller paper flowers. So this is one of the OG original templates that I created years ago. And back then, you know, I was working with a lot of large paper flowers, but then as time went on, I started converting a lot of my larger paper flowers into smaller versions, just because some clientele prefer smaller flowers compared to large. Because for example, this one's around 17.5, 18 inches. So that's pretty big. So I definitely wanted to create same template, just in a smaller version, which is template 95. So if you have a preference, template 95 is also available, but that one only has 8 petals, whereas with this one, it comes with, I want to say it's 13 petals that it comes with. Okay. So pretty much follow the same techniques I'm about to show you if you want to create different sizes. So like I said, this one's around a little over 17.5 inches. This one right here is roughly around 12 inches, and we're going to be making another 12-inch hibiscus flower. Now, also, I do have also the pink hibiscus center that you can also find on my website or my Etsy. So we're going to be working with her, using her. It's only 2 images for the SVG. You're just going to duplicate this image twice if you want that inner center part to be a different color. Okay. So let's get started. All right, you guys. So a couple of things you're going to need. So wooden dowel to curl your petals. Pair of scissors, optional, but I'm going to use a craft mat just in case I don't get hot glue. A hot glue gun. I am using the Sure Bonder full-size glue gun, and then your petals. So I am using the 2nd and 3rd petal from the smallest to largest petals. Okay, so starting from the smallest, I omitted the first one and I went straight to the 2nd and 3rd petal. Let me show you how to prep. You're going to get your petals, curl back, grab your scissors, cut in the center, glue, cross over, just like this. Let me repeat. Curl back. Now I am using 65-pound cardstock. This is from Michael's. From their Purple Passions pack. It's one of their dark shade purples. Honestly, I feel like the 2 dark shades they're pretty much similar, but I want to say this is like the darkest one. All right, and that's it. So the petals are all prepped. So you are going to need 5 of each. Okay, so 5 petals of each one. We're going to start off with our largest petal. We're going to add a small dot of glue to the corner. And we are going to add the next petal. You don't want to add too much glue, just in case if we need to lift these petals back up, it's not going to do that much damage to your petals. So your goal here is to go around in a circle, just like this. Okay, so this is your goal, is where you want this little gap in there in the middle. So now grab a piece of paper, same color, and you are going to cut out a circle. It does not have to be perfect, just wide enough to cover up that hole. cover it up just like that. So now we're on to our next petals. So this time I'm only going to add glue to the left side facing me. We're avoiding this side because we're going to tuck the petal in. There's one. So you're going in between the petals. So now this one, obviously we're just going to add glue to both sides. Around. Push my glue gun or my glue stick in. All right. So let me just show you. So remember, I didn't add glue to this side because I tucked this petal in, so that way it's more of a seamless look. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add glue to that side since I did it. Okay, we're all done. Simple flower. Now we need to do our center. So we're gonna do our hibiscus center. But I just wanna share a little tip with you guys and knowing what size hibiscus center do you need. So one thing that I do first is always grab a measuring tape, and I am going to measure roughly how wide I want that center to be. And I am taking into account only the center in the back, okay? And roughly, which is gonna be maybe around 4.5 inches wide is how wide I want the back center to be. Okay, now I am going to link the original video tutorial because the hibiscus center does have its own tutorial, and I go more in depth showing you on Cricut Design Space how I go ahead and resize that center. So I'm not going to do it here because she already has that. So again, I'm going to link it down below if you want to refer to how I adjust the sizing with the hibiscus center. Okay, so let me go ahead and cut out that hibiscus center and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I have my hibiscus centers cut. So here is the first one. So I'm also using cardstock for this. So all you're gonna do is add a little bit of glue. Place that in the center. Just like that. Now, typically, what I do just to kind of help me out, do you see right here? I don't know, this reminds me of a crown, these 3 points right here. Typically, that's where I like that face is facing me. Oh gosh, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of my guide. So then I'm gonna get the inner part. So the inner part doesn't matter. Sometimes I flip it, sometimes I don't. You're gonna place her in the center. Just like that. And then here is your pistil. So add a little bit of glue to the bottom. Place her in the center. Just like that. Now, option, because you know it is kind of flimsy right here, what I do is then I go a little bit further here, like in the center, add a little bit of glue, and then glue her onto the petal. That's an option. You don't have to if you don't want to. I personally like it sticking up, but if you want it flat, then you can go ahead and glue it. But personally, I just like it sticking out. And you're all done. That's it, you guys. Super simple, such an adorable flower to make. So again, this was a 2-layer petal. You can do single, or you can even add more layers, definitely. Remember, template 8 has 13 petals, so you can definitely add more petals to your liking. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful. I'm gonna have everything linked for you down below. Template 8, I will also have template 95 linked for you, along with the hibiscus center. Just remember, the hibiscus center is only the outer and the inner part, this little pistil, so you're just gonna have to duplicate this outer part twice, and I will also have that linked, the video tutorial of when I released the hibiscus center, where I kind of show you on Cricut Design Space how I do it, how I cut it out and whatnot. And yeah, I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions, please message me either on my Etsy, Instagram, Ariel Elise Designs, or my email, arielelisedesigns@gmail.com. And I hope you found this helpful. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.